Good day. My name is Harsal Ann A. Laguador. I am from 11 STEM A. I am here to discuss a topic about comparative anatomy and its definition, history as an evidence of revolution, and lastly, analogous and homologous structure. Comparative anatomy. Comparative anatomy can be defined as the study of an anatomy of different animal species in order to understand the history of evolution from their common ancestors by studying the adaptive changes that have occurred. It is the study of the similarities and differences in the structure of different species. It explains that many organisms have the same ancestors and many different organisms evolve as a result of natural selections or genetic drift. Two types of comparative anatomy were observed, namely homologous organs and analogous organs. But we'll tackle that later, after we get a glimpse of comparative anatomy's history. The work of French naturalist Pierre Bellon, who demonstrated in 1555 that the bones of humans and birds are made of comparable materials arranged in the same way, is the foundation of modern comparative anatomy. Comparative anatomy advanced substantially in the 18th century thanks to the work of two French naturalists, Georges-Louis Leclerc, Comte de Buffon, and Luigi-Marie de Botton. Georges Cuvier, a French biologist, in the 19th century established a stronger scientific foundation of the topic by claiming that the functional and structural traits of an animal are the result of their interactions with their environment. Cuvier also disproved that 18th century idea that the animal kingdom is organized in a single linear succession from the simplest to the most complex. Instead, Cuvier classified all animals into four broad classes based on their body plans: vertebrates, mollusks, articulates, and radiates. Another notable person in the discipline was British anatomist Sir Richard Owen, mid-19th century, whose enormous understanding of vertebrate structure did not prevent him from criticizing British biologist Charles Darwin's idea of evolution by natural selection. In establishing this theory, Darwin made considerable use of comparative anatomy, which revolutionized science by explaining anatomical variations between species as coming from their evolutionary descent by natural selection from a common ancestor. The importance of comparative anatomy. Comparative anatomy is a scientific study of similarities and differences in the anatomy of different species, shedding light on evolutionary patterns and the common ancestry of organisms. By examining structures such as bones, organs, and systems across various species, scientists can infer evolutionary relationship and how species have adapted over time. This field is essential for understanding the evolutionary history of life on Earth and is foundational element of both biology and paleontology. Next, we hop into the structure that is included into comparative analogy, which is homologous and analogous structure. Homologous structure. Homologous structure are structures that are similar in related organisms because they were inherited from a common ancestor. These structures may or may not have the same function in the descendants. In short, different species have the same function. Take this for example: a human arm, a leg of a cat, fin of a whale, and the wing of a bat. They're all different species, but the structure of their bones are the same, which suggests that they came from the common ancestors. Analogous structure. Analogous structures are defined as the structures or traits of different or unrelated organisms that perform similar functions but have different evolutionary origins. Analogous structures is that the structures are similar because they evolved to do the same job. However, they are not related or have common ancestors. Take this for example: a bat, a bird, and a butterfly. These three are able to fly, though they are not related to each other one bit. Since a bat is a mammal, a bird is a vertebrate, and a butterfly is a type of insect.